Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Welcoming you all to the 239th meeting of Velo Toastmasters Club. Mission of every Toastmasters Club is to provide a positive and supportive learning experience where members are empowered to develop their leadership and communication skills, leading to greater self-confidence and personal growth. In every Toastmasters meeting, we have certain ground rules to be followed. Number 1, please put your mobiles in silence mode. I'll give you 5 seconds to do that. Number 2, please do not enter and exit the venue when someone is talking on the stage. You can do so only if you hear the sound of applause. And the last most important thing is, listen, interact and have fun with each other. With no further ado, I would like to call the presiding officer for today, Toastmaster John.
Okay, looks like we've come to the close of the. Oh my god, my hair is a mess. I did not notice. I didn't notice. Sorry. Okay, so we've come to the close of this term. Almost, we most probably, like, we're looking at how, I don't know what will happen next week because everybody is in holiday mode. So with that, I think this will be the last time I will be saying I declare meeting number 239 open for this particular term, and this amazing XCOM is going to take over from the next term onwards. Quickly, this I think is the last thing that I wanted to tell, but this term we've been doing amazingly on one thing. Based on these awards itself, I would like to say this is one award that we got, the Early Racers Award, for adding 3 or more members during the month of July, and this one is a Super 8 award for term 1. This is for renewing 8 or more members by 15th September 2025, and this one is Fantastic 5 award for adding 5 more DCP points by the 5th of November, which also happened because these two happened, and that's because our membership, VP membership, is on fire this term, and she's been doing an amazing job. And all these points that we got are through membership. Okay, so this is something that I want to tell all of you. There are the DCP points is not just dependent on one thing, but it is dependent on a lot of other things that are there. Membership, officers attending trainings, education and all of that. I am stressing on education right now because a lot of us are in the verge of completing 1 levels right now. I think I'm hopefully completing 1 level today. But please complete your levels. Your aim for this particular year should be Triple Crown. I started with this and I'm saying now also Triple Crown. Triple Crown is an award. It's a badge. It's not like this that you keep at home, but it's a badge that you wear. You will be awarded a Triple Crown if you complete 3 levels in this whole year, from June to the next March. Try and finish it before the February, March sometime. If you complete 3 levels, you get a Triple Crown award. Please aim for your Triple Crown and the club's DCP points will automatically fall in place. So please go back, look through your pathway and see how exactly do I complete it, put a pathway, put dates to it and say I want to do this. Now here is something, if you have longer, like many more projects that you need to complete and you have only X number of Sundays before you complete it, don't worry, reach out to President, VP Education or me, anybody. We will be able to get you slots at other clubs which you can do online, on Zoom. So you can speak there also and complete your projects. So no problem with that at all. Yesterday I attended one amazing Tamil Toastmasters club, and I felt like I was learning public speaking for the first time. I was like, everybody was not using English at all, and I was struggling to do it, and it was so nice to have that feeling saying, oh my god, I'm a newbie here, I'm trying to do this kind of thing. So please go attend all of these other online sessions also. Yeah, so that's with having said that, I would like to pass the stage on to the amazing TMOD who is going to be the PO from the next term. Please put your hands together for Toastmaster Abidha.
Thank you, President. Today I am the Toastmaster of the day. You know what's the theme? The greatest education. The greatest education far beyond degree and formal education. Degree is often considered as a measure of success, but the true value extends far beyond the degree, basic qualification, so-called formal education. But the true value and impact lies between the competence and our mindset. That is important apart from education. So what are that apart from education? Skills we learn on our own. Character traits, emotional intelligence, which is considered the main wanted necessary for this trend, for our generation, for the upcoming generation. We strive over emotional intelligence. Where we all get these emotional intelligence and how we thrive and come up to this. The first step we take, do you consider it's easy? No, it's really difficult. To take that first step, whom do we observe? That is really important in our learning of life skills. I have two stories in my bag today which gives you an idea, maybe enlightenment to take that first step in learning life skill. Before going to that stories, I would like to introduce General Evaluator Toastmaster Nandini to give an insight what is this session about.
So as a general evaluator, I'll be overseeing evaluation portion of today's meeting. So I have a team to evaluate and support throughout the meeting. So I'd like to welcome Ramesh Toastmaster Karthikeyan to introduce about this one.
Good morning to the Toastmasters and guests. Today I am the grammarian. My role will be to identify the good and bad usage of language and also introduce the word of the day, which is facade. As I was telling you, I was trying to introduce words that have no connection with the spelling. This facade spelling is F-A-C-A-D. Many will be tempted to spell it as, pronounce it as facade, but that is facade. Facade means the elevation of the building, the front, or the other meaning is somebody puts up a show, like he puts up a facade, an idiot puts up a facade like an intelligent guy. That is, he acts like one, which he is not. That is the meaning of facade. So I will submit my report and then we are today. Thank you.
I'd like to welcome our counter of the day, Madhusudan. Yes, Madhusudan.
Good morning, Toastmasters. I hope everyone had a breakfast this morning.
Yeah.
If yes, kudos to you guys. Because clear thinking requires breakfast and everything. So today, as an R counter, my role is to see the times you say so, and like. These will be sneaking into your speaking. So be aware of it and keep a smile if you say it avoids it. That's the thing I want to say. And enjoy the session. Thank you.
I'd like to call listener of the day, Toastmaster Abidha.
I gave you the clue what is today's session about. Clear observation. So again, I am playing the listener role. I want you to observe and listen what's happening. I'll come up with answers. You have to raise the questions for my answers. Thank you and over to Jindal.
So I'm playing the role of timer today. So my role is to manage time effectively throughout the meeting. For prepared speeches, I'll show green card for every every 5 minutes, an yellow card for 6 minutes, and red card for 7 minutes. For table topic session, I'll show green card for every 1 minute, and yellow card for 1 minute 30 seconds, and red card for 2 minutes. And for evaluation session, I'll show green card for 2 minutes, and yellow card for 2 minutes 30 seconds, and red card for 3 minutes. So, as a general evaluator, I'll be submitting my report at the end of the meeting. So, over to Toastmaster Abidha.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Now let me start with my first story. You all know Bruce Lee. Who is Bruce Lee? Huh?
Actor.
Okay.
Karate master.
Martial arts. He have a martial arts background. Every day he used to practice without delaying, without saying whether I should go or not. He will go do practice. Whenever he practiced, his master used to say, "Be like a water, Bruce Lee, be like a water." He'll practice, and in between he used to think, what is that be like a water? Every day his master used to say, "Be like a water, Bruce Lee, be like a water." He thought, okay, I have to perform fast, I have to increase my speed, I have to increase my body strength, stability. Every time he used to say, he never asked what is that be like a water. One day he was very much frustrated with that word be like a water. He was in a silent lake, rowing the boat, thinking, what is that be like a water? He saw water around everywhere in the lake. It was still and silent. He was looking around. With that word be like a water, he folded his fist and hit on the water. When he hit on the water, you might have all noticed, when a drop spills, the rounds, ripples, we call it as ripples in the water, it goes around and comes back to the same position. So again Bruce Lee thought, he hit one more time. Again the water formed ripples and came to the same position. So what is be like a water? Even if you have pain, when somebody hits you, you come back strong. That is be like a water. And now he got the idea. Next day when he went and practiced, he started doing, "Master, I am be like a water. I am be like a water." So master got confused. Did he really understood, or he is just switching my dialogue to him? That day he performed in a very strong way that his master believed that yes, he is the one who is going to win, not on the contest but in the life. It happened with Bruce Lee. So the words which we observe from our masters also help us to take that first step. This is my first story, and the second story will be followed after these prepared speeches. And I would like to call the first speaker evaluator, Toastmaster Carolyn, for John's.
But we have an icebreaker, so it goes in
So
the
we'll go
order.
first. Speaker evaluator, Toastmaster Ramesh.
Pathway like this, like public
Sorry,
speaking or something.
Monica,
I don't know the
he didn't
exact
get the
word.
mail, sir. But I would like to call Toastmaster Ramesh, speaker evaluator for Toastmaster Balaji.
Thank you.
Good morning, all of you.
Good morning, sir.
I seek your attention, please, all of you. So today we have a fantastic speaker who is going to come onto the stage, our beloved Toastmaster Balaji, who is going to give us first icebreaker speech. Though he has a lot of experience at workplace at different industries, now he is going to come onto the stage, deliver his first best ever speech on the Toastmasters Club. I wish my target speaker all the very best.
Now I would like to call Toastmaster Balaji to give his icebreaker. Toastmaster Balaji, my first journey, Toastmaster Balaji.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day. So, just be patient. Like I'm going to talk about my life journey for 5 minutes. Okay. So yesterday I prepared a lot. Like I have typed some script and all, but I don't remember everything now. Okay, I'll start. So I was born in Gudiatam, next to the railroad, to a millionaire family. Like my father is very wealthy, and up to the age 11, I was so luxurious. Like I got what I want and everything. Life was so good. And suddenly one night at 2 a.m., my dad had a heart attack and he died. You don't know, myself and my 2 sisters and my brother, we all don't know what to do at that point of time. But he died. So the next morning everyone came and everything happened. You know, right? What when a millionaire dies, everyone came, everyone took everything. Only few of us left, and my mom is homemaker. We don't know how we are going to survive, but somehow we did it. My mother, she is a strong woman. She is very strong. She never get married again because she is just 32 at the time. She lived for us, and my rest of my siblings, like my sisters and brothers, they are very, very talented. They don't have any bad habits. They are very disciplined. They choose the right path. They went on, they move on, they progressed in their career, etc. etc. But myself, I stayed in India with all my friends. You know how the friends there, they are notorious, they have bad habits, everything. But I like to enjoy my life. I don't have any responsibility in my mind. I don't know what is my future. Just go with the flow. I went on. I used to drink, I used to fight, I used to go to movies, everywhere fights, etc. etc. Then my mom thought, because of me, everything is going in a wrong way. So we moved back from Gudiatam to Vellore at 2005. Everything cut within a year. I was not going back to Gudiatam. Here, new environment. I like very much. First, I struggled here. No one to talk, nothing is here. But moving on, I like Vellore very much. My relatives, everyone was here. And then I moved. I got selected in PSC College of Technology. You know, right? Coimbatore is such a privileged institution. There I did my masters. There I thought one thing. So when you move on to an environment, you automatically adapt to that environment. Everyone there, they are highly talented, experts in every field. Even I felt inferior, and then I thought like, okay, we have to do something. So I did it. I got placed in Tata Motors, and that was 2012. At that point of time, my career is and my energy, everything is exponentially high. I was very clear on my path, everything. I joined Tata Motors Pune with a good salary. But there, I got a problem. The first thing is I am very lacking communication. Next thing is, there, no one knows English. I don't know Hindi or Marathi. Everyone around me are middle-aged people. So, okay, I got shorted. So it's very difficult for me to survive there. And then somehow I came to a point to quit the job. I quit there. I came back to Vellore. I was VAP for 2 years, and then I got into IT. And there are a lot of things still I want to tell, so many things, but time is not enough. So, okay, I'll complete my speech with 3 things. it's very easy to earn money. At this point of time, at this point of age, I realized that one thing. But it's very, very difficult to earn people, to win people's heart. So I'm in a journey towards people. Like I want to impress all, I want to be a good human being. So another thing I want to highlight is, so long back I gave up alcohol. One day, the turning point I'll tell you. One day, it's a huge party. I went there, I drank to the extreme, and then it's a blackout. I don't know what's happening around me. I came in a bike, something happened. Next morning, I was full of blood. Here, there is a cut. I don't know whether I fall down or someone beat me. So at that point of time, I realized this is not a good thing, and I gave up my alcohol. That is the second thing. Third thing, this club, it's a very good club. I think this club should be included all as a curriculum in all schools, because in my corporate life, like I clearly understand one thing: if a person have very good skill, he can do anything, but he cannot survive. Only the person who can express, who can communicate, who can talk in front of hundreds of people boldly, clearly, he will win. Thank you so much.
Usually for icebreaker, we give standing ovation.
Sorry, thank you so much.
Now I would like to call second speaker evaluator, Toastmaster Carolyn.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abidha. So my target speaker, Toastmaster John, is doing his level 2 project 3. And the purpose of the project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmaster envisions mentoring, and the purpose of the speech is for the member to share some aspects of the previous experience as a prodigy. So timer, the time limit for the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. I wish my target speaker all the very best.
Now I would like to call Toastmaster John. Toastmaster John, come off. Come off, Toastmaster John.
How many of you know that you need a mentor in your life? Yeah? How many of you also know that getting a mentor is really, really difficult? Yeah? That was the mindset with which I was also. And when I went through this whole module of what exactly this mentor means, I remembered and I thought saying, oh my God, I have amazing mentors in my life. Let me start with my first story. I finished my college. I finished MBA. I did not want to go for a regular job because I was passionate about theatre. And I was doing a lot of work during the college itself. I was so scared that I might have to come out and then take up a HR or an accountancy job. So during college itself, I started my own company of training children. I did one whole project and all that. It did not go very well, but I knew saying I was going to be doing that. And I was really nervous about it. I was very active on LinkedIn also. And one fine day, I get a call from Chennai, from this person called Hafiz. This call, he just called me and he asked me, I saw you on LinkedIn, I found your number there, you did all of these things, you are doing amazing things, and what all do you want to do in life? I said, I want to do this, I want to do this. And this person told me saying, what are you doing in Trichy? Come off. I was like, oh my God, I got a job. I told all my friends and told them saying, hey guys, I got a job, because this person was a corporate trainer. He does a lot of these experiential training programs. He makes people walk on fire, walk on glass, all of those kind of things he used to be doing. Now I said, I'm settled because I'm going to go there and I'm also going to make people walk on water and fire, not fire and glass pieces and all of that. And then I very excitedly went off to this place. I remember this day where I got down at the bus stand and he sends me one message. WhatsApp was not there back then, it was a SMS. And that message says take left, take right, and then go behind this building and then take another right and all of those things. I literally did this. I stood there, I went near, like in between two buildings, and then took a right and then took a left, and I was searching where this place was. I called him, he did not pick up. like, what is happening? I think I'm lost right now in life. Then I ask people what exactly this means. Take left, walk half kilometer, take right, walk another one kilometer, and then that is what it was. My world was so small, I thought take left, take right means that was right there. So I went there, somehow stood there, and I called him and I said, Hafiz, I'm here. And he said, why are you there? Go home. I got shocked again. And he said, just kidding, that come up. And it was the first floor. He is living alone. He's not married, he lives alone. And I went there and he did not tell me anything at all. That evening went by, we slept, we woke up. The next day went by, we slept, we woke up. And then he said, this Saturday I'm going to do an event at an NGO. I want you to come there and conduct something. And then I did that. He was very impressed about how exactly I did it. And then he came back and he said, John, I give you a set of people that are doing trainings in Chennai. Call them and find your job. So I was like, this is not the job that I was hired for. I'm just sitting at his home. And I'm very bad with calling people. I can't call people and tell them, hi, my name is John. I did not do that at all. And at what point, slowly and steadily from there, all of these things fell into place. I will leave that story there and jump to the second story. Okay, this story is of this person called Orla. Her spelling is Orlaith, but we call her Orla. I don't know why she's from Ireland. This person came in as an embodied practitioner in the NGO that I was working in. Initially, we were creating curriculum together, and I did not understand any of these things, the spirituality and embodied practices and everything. She will say, let's do this as an activity. I will sit there and say, why are we doing this? What is the outcome of this activity? What is happening here? She will not answer me. She'll just sit there. She's a Buddhist monk. And she's not in that costume and all. I did not know. She'll just sit there and smile at me. Every time I keep asking and asking and asking. And it's been around 2 years right now. Right now, Orla is going to leave our organization. And when I went to Sweden, I got like 3 hours of beer time with Orla. I sat down with her and I asked her, what exactly is this spirituality? And she spoke and she spoke and she spoke and she spoke, and I thought, I think I am spiritual already. I think I should get more spiritual. Because I've been confusing with religion and spirituality. And I think because I hated religion, I started hating spirituality also. And that was one pull that I got there. Stopping the story there, continuing into another story of this person called Distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon. He got assigned as my mentor in Toastmasters, and I made this call and he asked me, why did you join Toastmasters? I don't remember what the answer was, but this man stopped talking to me after that. He did not talk to me. Every time I finish a level, finish a speech, I just send him a message saying, sir, I finished this, I completed one full pathway. His answers were one word. What is even more painful is he's the most active member in TNTM WhatsApp group. He will never answer me. He will never pick my call. I'll say, sir, I got first place. He'll say, congrats. And then finally he came here as the chief judge for our area level contest. I stood near him. The feeling was very familiar. The feeling of standing near a father and just saying, my God, I'm a prodigy, I'm going to do it today. I did it that day. He sent me a long message saying, John, very good, very nice. Hereafter, if you need any help with ISC and all of those things, please reach out to me, I will help you and all of that. And I felt saying, all of these mentors, when I went through this module, there is no moment where I say, you are my mentor, I am your prodigy, I am going to follow you or anything. And all of these mentors, they don't push us. We also don't push them, but if we had pushed them, we would have gotten more out of them. And if you are thinking right now saying getting a mentor is difficult, most probably you already have some amazing mentors in your life. You just did not go and tell them saying, please be my mentor, I am your prodigy. Maybe I'll give you one small thought about how you know they are your mentor. They have just said, come off and forgotten you. They are your mentors.
That's amazing. I think this story correlates with my today's session. And our third speaker is Toastmaster Carolyn. I would like to call her speaker evaluator Toastmaster Karthikeyan.
My target speaker is Toastmaster Carolyn today, and she is doing her second pathway, which is dynamic leadership, level 2, project 1. The purpose of this project is to identify different leadership styles and also share with the members some aspect of the leadership style and discuss the leadership styles in general. I wish the very best to the target speaker. Thank you.
Now Toastmaster Carolyn. Toastmaster Carolyn, the mask we wear. The mask we wear, Toastmaster Carolyn.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abidha. Very good morning to my fellow Toastmasters and our dear guest. Have you worn a mask in your life? Apart from the COVID-19, N95, etc., to protect yourself.
Every day.
Every day. Why do you wear masks?
When it is required for the important situations.
What kind of situations?
The situation which I want to be idle.
I want to hide.
Idle.
Sorry?
I want to be idle.
Idle. Oh, great. Yeah, so when the mask came as a protective device, it also protected us from several other things. Nobody knew what was happening behind them. You could smirk, you can give all kinds of expressions under the mask and nobody will know because your eyes know, they're very neutral. It'll just close and it'll open, it'll close and it'll open. Apart from that, there is nothing happening. So, flashback, I was around 13, 14 years old. These teens, they have their head in the air and they think that there's nobody, more beautiful than them. So, and then to enhance your beauty, there was this cattle cucumber face mask. So I remember me and my cousins, every Sunday we are going to church. So Saturday we have ritual, hair wash and putting on the mask. And it was evening, it was around evening, and my little cousins, they were all boys. So they were all playing in another room and we were girls all gathered in one room and all of us had this green mask in our face. And what happened, we opened the door and we just did this, boom! One cousin, Wesley, who was like around 4 years old, he had a fever that night. He started peeing in his bed and his mom was like, what did you girls do? Why did you do this prank on my son and now he's sitting and he's peeing in the bed? So this is a very funny thing when I was thinking about the masks that people wear. But to truth be told, all of us, we wear masks because there are pain in us, there are pressures in us, there is anxiety in us that we want to hide. So when you put on a mask, you put on a fake persona of yourself. The real true person is who is behind the mask. But I still remember Toastmaster John. Initially, I was, his mentee for a while, and he told me something very important. Every time he comes on stage, he would put on a persona. So that's not his true self, but that gives him confidence to face the crowd. It gives him confidence to deliver. And I think we all do that every single day in our lives because we don't want others to know who we truly are. It's not a problem, but it becomes a problem when you continue to do that and the real true person who is you is becoming smaller, 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 smaller and finally diminishes. Nobody knows who you truly are. The minute human beings left the jungle and started to come and live as a community, we have some social etiquettes, we have some rules that we need to follow. You might want to live a very wild life, but will your society that you live in accept you if you are going to do that? Will they accept you? So that is why people want to wear the mask. Now in leadership, they are humans as well, right? Leaders are humans as well. They have their dark side. They have their evil side. They have their amazing side. But nobody wants to show the dark part of them, the dark side of the moon. That is always hidden. They want to show like they got it all. But I think being vulnerable is alright. At least in a crowd who we really trust, being vulnerable is alright. So I want you to take a moment to think, who are the people with whom you can actually show who you are? You want to use a bit of filth with certain people, it's okay, you're a human after all. Don't make it a habit, because then it'll slip out when you are in a crowd as well. Who are the people with whom you can, you don't have to dress up. You can, tie your bun and you can, just be yourself. Who are the people? Have people like that. We just heard an amazing speech where Toastmaster Balaji wants to impact people. And I think that is the crux of all that we do. We can't impact the entire world, but in that small world where we are, if we can brighten the corner and if we can give people hope, I think we can take off our mask and be our true self. Over to you, Toastmaster Abidha.
It's wonderful, Toastmaster Caroline. And now, coming back to my second story. We all know Michael Jackson. What does he do?
Songs, dance, vibe.
He does everything where we can't imagine. And his story begins like this. When he is a child, he was very much shy and hesitate to come in front of people. Being in a big family, he had that hesitation. He had that inner feeling that I wanted to do something in life. Every day, he will hid behind the screen and watch people performance, not sitting in front of the stage. Behind the screen, he will watch how they are performing. When they perform, at the first time itself, they don't bring perfection. Nobody. He will observe how they practice, how they fall, how they practice 1 time, 2 times, 100 times. Every time they fall, to bring out the perfection, they will practice so many times so that they can bring the perfection along with avoid mistakes. Because they had committed so many times, while practicing, they have done so many mistakes. They corrected themselves, fell down and they stood. So this is what he observed behind the screen. When he took his first step, he was boldly confident, whether people accept me or not, I will perform. I will do that first step to bring confidence in me. So these two stories says, one story, Bruce Lee's story says, how the master's words can change you. And the second story of Michael Jackson says, how the master's work will help us to push to take that first step. And what we observe from these two stories through an activity, after a break, I'll tell you, and we'll have a 10 minutes of break. We'll come back after the 10 minutes.